Buenos días, bienvenidos al programa. Quiero comenzar con un lugar muy conocido en Denver de dueños latinos. Les presento a Lorena, es dueña de María Empanadas. All right, for our non-Spanish speaking friends, what I said was, good morning and welcome to the show. I'd like to kick things off with a Latino-owned Colorado staple. Meet Lorena, she's the owner of María Empanadas. Hola, Lorena! Yay! We're so excited to have you on the show this morning because let me tell you, your empanadas to die for. How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing very good. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you like the empanadas.
Oh my gosh, I love them. Okay, well, the first question I want to ask you is, what is the history of María Empanadas? Because I know there is a big story there.
Well, Maria Empanada is a company that came from, the nostalgia of missing my country, missing my family. And of course, the name comes from my mom, so I named it after her. And at the same time, I wanted to represent that it's Maria Empanada and no Maria Taco, no Maria Burrito. So it was a very good combination of things. And that's how we are right now, doing empanadas, specializing in this, and loving what we do, and bringing the best flavors of South American style empanadas.
Yes, and let me tell you that the best thing is that you bring that authenticity right here to Denver. Okay, Lorena, who is Maria?
Maria is my mother, so I named it after her, and is of course a very special person in my life, my model, and the type of woman that I continue being and modeling from her, right? So that is Maria.
Okay, I think the empanada for you is what tamales is for me because look, it comes from generations. My grandma, my mom, me, I'm not as good when it comes to making the tamales, but they bring you back to your roots. Okay, you're going to make some empanadas for us today. What is the tradition and the recipe behind it? Can you show us?
Well, the secrets are, of course, in the dough. It needs to be thin in my case. We have to make it where it's a good combination or level between the dough and the filling what is inside. So I'm ready to teach you some of it.
Okay, I'm paying attention. Oh, those look yummy!
Yeah, and we call these discos because it's like a tapa, but not the Spanish style of tapa that we know, tapa. We call tapa something that we can cover, and basically what you're trying to do is covering the feeling of what is inside, so it can be kind of like a surprise with the combination of the dough, right?
Okay.
So we have the tapa, and we put a little bit of water here just to have it seal, and we make sure that we fold both sides and make every single area very well sealed, and it's not in the opening. So that's the secret of the empanada. And once you have that, we make what it is the repungue, that is the art of the closure. So right now, it's exactly like this. But now we are going to process and make the art of the empanada.
Oh, that is not as easy as it looks, everyone. I tried. There's certainly an art to making these empanadas. Maria, what is in the filling to this empanada? Lorena, I'm sorry.
In particularly, this one is a breakfast style, but it's not the closure that I did. Actually, the closure that I did is for the beef. But I'm just trying to show you that is a beautiful art that we teach every single employee here. We call our artisans, and that's how we distinguish also with the filling. With the closure, we distinguish the different type of flavor. So the thing that we are doing right now is our chorizo breakfast.
Oh, yum.
And let me do at this time the exactly closure that if you come over here, you're going to see it and be able to recognize.
Okay.
So remember, we need to close very,
I do love chorizo. Okay, so you put the little water on the edges, right?
I
To
put
seal
it
it.
wash it just to help it to the dough to
Wow.
and
Okay.
then an empanada means empanada. So basically empanada is wrap and cover everything with your dough. So you don't want any empty space right here or any hole so they what is inside is not coming out. So
Mhm.
that is basically the closure of the chorizo empanada. So now,
Oh, that looks delicious.
yeah,
Well, I'll tell you that you are certainly one of my favorites here in Denver. It's truly a skill to what you do, Lorena, and your entire crew over there. So happy that you're here in Denver, and thank you so much for sharing your story and your talent with us this morning.
muchas gracias, Claudia. Thank you
A ti, Lorena, gracias. Yum! Get your handcrafted empanadas from Maria Empanada. There are 3 locations to choose from: South Broadway, Stanley Marketplace, and Riverview. You can learn more online and see the menu at mariaempanada.com. And don't forget to support Latino and Latina owned businesses.